The ongoing war in Ukraine has seen all sorts of small arms pop up. Many from military stores, some old, some new, but also a large number of previously civilian-owned and commercially available rifles. One manufacturer which continues to surface is Savage Arms. We've seen a range of Savage firearms in social media posts from Ukraine. In this short video, we'll take a look at some of the models of rifle which have been seen on the ground. It's worth noting that Savage 110s have previously been seen in the hands of Ukrainian Special Operations snipers prior to the current conflict, seen in use as early as 2017. It was reported in September 2018 that 125 Savage 110 stealths have been purchased for Ukrainian airborne troops. And in general, it seems that along with the Ukrainian Z10 DMR and other Western bolt actions, the Savages are one of the systems which have replaced many of Ukraine's SVDs. Before the war, civilian firearms ownership in Ukraine was fairly buoyant, and this only increased as tensions rose before the Russian invasion. Savage Arms have dealers and stockists all around the world, including Ukraine. Savage's site lists IBIS, LLC, Europa Arms Sports Limited as their Ukrainian stockists with an address in Kyiv. IBIS's site lists a large range of Savage Arms firearms and accessories, with nearly 50 different models and variations listed. Everything from 110s in 338 Lapua Magnum to semi-automatic 7.62x51 MSR10s. With the help of Dixie Mauser over on Instagram, I've been collecting images of Savage rifles in the field. From the photos we can see that both Savage semi-automatic rifles and bolt actions have been in use. First, let's take a look at the small number of photographs featuring Savage's MSR series. In these photos we can see MSR-15, AR-15 pattern rifles, in use with Ukrainian forces. They all appear to be running variable power optics. These rifles appear to be MSR-15 Recons and MSR-15 Recon LRPs. I'm yet to see any photographs of 7.62 MSR-10s. Much more common, however, are the 110 bolt-action rifles. They're seen with a range of suppressors and optics being used, and while most appear to have factory stocks and chassis, some barreled actions have been placed in aftermarket chassis. Due to the nature of sourcing photos from across several social media platforms, it's difficult to identify units or know where personnel are operating. So it's difficult to take this sampling of images and put it into geographical context. But one thing we can tell is the kinds of rifles that are being used. A number of Savage 110 Precisions have been seen, as well as quite a few 110BA stealths. In terms of caliber, 7.62x51 and 338 Lapua Magnum appear to be the most commonly seen, but 300 Win Mag is also believed to be in use. We know that one of the stealths was also used in Irpin at the beginning of April, as it was mentioned in a Daily Beast report, and pictured on the ground. A number of 110s have also been seen in MDT chassis. Conventionally stocked Savages have also been seen, including this rifle, which appears to be a Model 10 or 110 Hunter. Even a Savage 110 Carbon Tactical, still with its Savage sticker on the buttstock. Additionally, at least one Axis 2 has been seen in use, with one unit operating around Kyiv. This photo of the Axis 2 appears to have another Savage in the background, probably a 110 barreled action in a chassis. Other photos of that rifle and even some video have been shared online. While there's lots of photographs of Savages floating around, it's also worth noting that it's not just Savages which have been seen. There have also been a significant number of Remington 700s, Seikos, and others seen in use. It's important to contextualise a sampling of photos like this one, as it's difficult to gauge how widespread the use of the rifles is, and indeed in what areas of Ukraine they're being used in. They could be in fairly wide use, or localised within a region, or a smattering of units. But what we can say is that rifles made by Savage Arms are being used as precision rifles by marksmen and snipers of the Ukrainian armed forces. Thanks for watching, guys. This was just a quick video that came out of some research I've been doing looking at various different small arms that are being used in Ukraine at the moment. Big thanks to Dixie Mauser over on Instagram for his help, identifying various different rifles in photographs, and also sharing some of the photographs of savages that he's come across as well. Definitely go and check out his page. He does some really interesting posts about the weaponry being used in Ukraine. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Please do share it with friends, as it really helps the channel to grow. If you really enjoy our content, please do check out our Patreon page, where we have lots of perks to say thank you for your support. Thanks again for watching. Catch you next time.